Some of you that have been on my channel for a little moment know that I'm quite interested in numerology. It fascinates me, and I've been going deeper and deeper into it because, you know, why not? It's our lives, we're here to have fun and enjoy ourselves, and this is my version of fun. I know I've done a video on 888 before and the meaning of it, but I want to go today deeper into the hidden meaning of it that nobody ever talks about, and what you should do if you're seeing 888 regularly. Have you ever been in one of those moments where perhaps a car number plate comes up to you and there's 888, or perhaps you're going down the road and it happens more than once, or you're looking on your phone and it's... Actually, that wouldn't work, would it? Because the phone doesn't go up to 8. But you get the picture. Whenever we look on YouTube counters, whenever we view counters, whenever we look on Instagram posts, 888 seems to be following us around everywhere. It's like it's magnetised to us. And there's a very good reason. And of course, if you want the simple reason, although a little bit perhaps naive and an immature reason, you can go to my other video, I'll link it below. But now if you want the real stuff, the true spiritual awakening stuff, because you're seeing 888 a lot, then here we go, the more mature version. 8, we know, is the number of manifestation, and that's awfully exciting because we always instantly think, oh my god, my manifestations of money and abundance are about to come, or my manifestation of love is about to come. And though that might be true in some cases, really if we look more deeply into the number 8, we can kind of see that it's like two globes on each other, on top of each other, and almost in a sense it's like a mirror, the bottom globe mirroring the top globe. And this is interesting because this is life's little message to you to say that life is mirroring you. Now we usually are ready to hear this more mature version of the 888 once we've got through the fanciful loveliness of the spiritual awakening. When we're going through the hard times, you know, it's nice to hear that abundance is on the way, and of course it is. But once we've got that abundance, we can look deeper really at the meanings of 888 and what it means in our lives. And right now, for me, it's the mirror effect. It always was, but so deeply now, the mirror effect. So let's have a little think about it. If life is mirroring you in forms of abundance, or life is mirroring you in terms of love, then it's best for us to act as if we already have it. You know, it's life saying to us, yes, we're mirroring you. The universe is mirroring you because we trust you. Your will now is so strong because you've done the work inside of yourself. Your will and your words will manifest. So what are you thinking? Sometimes we're thinking quite negative things, and they do manifest when we get to a certain stage. For a while it won't be like that because you've got the what is it? You know, when you have a bike, the little wheels, the little training wheels that you have on the bike. At that start of the journey, your will isn't manifest. You know, the words you speak, the thoughts you think aren't necessarily manifested like that. You've got the training wheels on at the start, and life's protecting you a bit because we're really negative at the start, aren't we? And I'm sure in varying degrees we're all going through that in our own journey. But after we get very clear inside of ourselves and we're not really thinking so much anymore, and we're wanting to protect this nice feeling inside in every moment, our will come to fruition. And there's a nice yogic principle called asteya, meaning non-stealing, and one of the siddhis for non-stealing, meaning not stealing ideas, thoughts, things, because you know that what's right for you will come to you at the right time. One of the siddhis is whenever you speak, as well as honesty, whenever you speak, your words will be manifest. And when we get to this point in the journey, 888 might start showing up, just to say, act as though you've already got what it is that you're desiring to manifest, because life is mirroring you. If you act like you have a lack of money, life will mirror that and show you that as a reflection. If you act like you have a lack of love, life will mirror that and show you that as a reflection, because life knows that's the game you want to play. But we don't really want to play that game, do we? We want to manifest abundance, we want to manifest love, and therefore it's best for us when we get to this stage to really be in alignment with that, to act as though we already have it. And sometimes that's harder than other times, and sometimes, it's easier. And that's the journey, and that's the thrill of it. Really, truly, can we just stay in the abundant nature that we are anyway? That feeling in our inner body, that inner body feeling, that inner body space where our true abundance is. The second real meaning of this, of the 8, because again it's about the mirror, right? The mirroring effect that 8 offers. The second hidden meaning of the 8 is what life is asking you to address perhaps is, are you giving your power away too easily? What does that mean? Well, when we're mature enough in the journey, sometimes we can think, oh no, this is not relevant for me, and switch off, but it likely will be when we get to a certain stage. And anyway in the journey, are we giving our power away too easily to people? For example, what does that really mean, Well, let's talk about abundance, because 8, financial abundance, because 8 carries that vibration anyway. So what would it look like for me to be giving my power away financially? Well, let's say a client of mine was going to leave my business. Fine, happens frequently. I'm not giving myself a good service there. I'm doing myself a disservice there. It's happened before. Clients leave because perhaps they can't afford to keep going, or their circumstances aren't allowing us to continue, and that's fine. But if that person leaves and then I get that heart-sinking feeling of, oh my God, I'm going to lack abundance now, that's me giving my power away to that situation, do you see? And because life is mirroring me, it will reflect that back. It will show me that I'm giving my power away by, one, making me unhappy with that sad feeling inside, that lack, that shortage consciousness that I'm ascribing to in that moment. We don't need to, right? The pain's there to show us that we're really abundant. The pain's there to say, stop doing that. Just relax back into the feeling of your consciousness, the feeling of your being, and there's no lack there, is there? Money will come and go. But because we're seeing 888, life is telling us, don't give your power away too easily to these situations. Let's think about it then in the context of love. Do we give our power away too easily in love? Remember, 8's about manifestation. Are we trying to manifest love, yet love isn't happening? Well, what are we doing in ourselves then to give our power away in love? For example, let's talk about me and my journey. When I used to see a really, excuse my crass language, fit girl, I used to give my power away instantly. My heart used to sink and I used to think, I can't have her, she's too fit, she's out of my league, I can't have her. And that's me giving my power away in that moment. And the sinking feeling in the belly comes because that's not true, You're the source energy inside of yourself, the being that you are, doesn't believe that to be true, and that's why it gives that sinking feeling, but you've given your power away. And because of that, life is mirroring you, right? 8, the number 8. And it's talking about manifestation. So if you're giving your power away, you're pushing that manifestation further and further away from you. And that's your free will. Alright, we're conditioned to believe that sometimes because of our external influences in our lives, like an ex-partner or like our family or whatever it is. We have these relationship issues for a reason, don't we? But if we blame, again, we've given our power away. 888, if it's coming up a lot, is telling you to address, have a look inside. Are you giving your power away? You're giving your power away if you have a negative emotional reaction to these things. Yeah. Let's go back to money. Every time you have a negative reaction, let's say you have no money and you've bottomed out and your financial situation is awful and dire, and I've been there, but the likely reason is that you're putting all of your emphasis and putting all of your power into the frustration of the fact that you have no money. Well, if life is mirroring you, which it is, you're basically putting all of your potential, giving all of your power away and putting all of your potential happiness in having money that you don't have right now. It's giving your power away, and it's pushing that manifestation further and further away from you. Now I get it, this sometimes isn't nice to hear, but it's positive because it's letting you know the number 888, that life is mirroring you, and therefore you, gosh, this look like a politician, you are in control. You're in control of this situation. But it's about surrendering to the control that we really do have. Not this thinking control, like I'm going to manifest money, think money, because it doesn't work like that. It's emotional, isn't it? It's spiritual. So can we relax into the abundant nature that we are? Can we drop 6 inches down from this fear-based worrying mind into the feeling sense of our body where our true abundance is, and then watch life mirror you that way? It's all a possibility, right? And it's all our free will. Every single bit is our choice. So what is it you wish to choose? Well, if you wish to choose abundance and you're getting lost along the way, you're more than welcome to join us down below in a free community of other souls that I'm sure are getting lost along the way, because we all go through this path, right? If you want to speak to people and you feel lost and you don't know where you're going, down below, you can join us. It's free. It's a free Facebook community. Why not? Give it a go. You have nothing to lose. And because life is mirroring you, and your desire to find something that you know, your desire to know what the hell is going on with you in a moment perhaps where your life is seeming dim, mirroring. Perhaps you've been attracted to this channel because you want to engage unconsciously in some sadhana, the daily spiritual practice which will clear your crap from the inside. And if you wish to do that with yoga, with pranayams, and you don't know what the right work is, down below you can sign up for the one-to-one coaching. There's a free application there for you to sign up should you wish. Remember, if you're looking for a specific manifestation and you're seeing the number 888, it's a really positive sign. There's no negativity here. This is a superb sign. But to use this number to your best ability, you need to do your part of the work, right? Because life is mirroring you. One side of the mirror doesn't move if the person doesn't, you know. You have to move. What do I mean move? Well, we can move in one of the few ways, I suppose. Because life's mirroring us, we can destroy our feeling sense of our body, right? We can create a murky, horrible feeling inside by saying, my abundance isn't here, or my love manifestation isn't here in the way that I want it. And life will mirror you, right? Because it's 888. And you'll get that as a reflection back to you. But what we can do, just as a takeaway, if you want it, you don't have to employ these things in your life. And this might sound heartless, but I don't care if you employ it in your life. I just know it works in mine. I just have to give the gift that's working for me. And if you want to take it on, you can. But the one thing that's really working for me is just to relax back into the feeling, the abundant feeling of my body in every moment that I possibly can, because then life will mirror the true abundance, your true abundant nature that you always are. It's your birthright to be abundant, right? But we use our free will to focus on the lack thereof of abundance externally for us, and we miss out on the abundance within, this feeling state that's super abundant. Anyway, that will do. I really hope this helps, and I hope that you're mature enough and happy enough and confident enough in your own self-belief to receive this message in the way that it's intended. It's not negative, it's great, it's just a reflection back to you to tell you what the mirror effect of 888 truly is, the deeper meaning that nobody talks about. Have yourself a lovely evening, and thank you very much for watching.